Hey y'all, my name is Ariadne and I'm going to be your Yoga Strong coach today. We will be doing a 30-minute class focused on shoulder strength and mobility, building towards handstand. So it should be cute, fun, spicy, all the things. All you're going to need is your Yoga Strong mat. And we will start it out on our backs, just in a Shavasana. So I'm gonna stay seated just so that you can hear me the entire time. But you go ahead and make your way onto your back, allow your legs to extend long, allow your arms to extend long. Maybe you widen your feet a little, maybe you widen your arms a little. Just let yourself open up in a really expansive space. And once you arrive here, if it feels okay, soften the eyes and begin to become aware of your breath. And notice if the second I said that, your breath changed, right? Your next inhale, maybe it got longer. Your next exhale, maybe you let it out the mouth or it was slower. And attempt now to just observe the breath, to just notice it moving through your body. As you inhale, feel the belly rise. As you exhale, feel the belly fall. Simple stuff that's happening all the time. We're just not always aware of it. And using this deeper breath awareness to pull us to this space. And since we are practicing handstands, inversions, putting weight into our hands, it's scarier. We don't walk around this earth on our hands, it's on our feet. So the opposite can feel uncomfortable and different. And as we move through and explore moving toward that shape, really notice the moments where your brain or your mind gets up and just walks off of your mat. Whether we're about to hop and your brain starts to kind of doom think different scenarios of how this might go wrong, or you just remember a random email that you forgot to send, what you want to eat after this. You know, the 1,000 things our brain is thinking at any one given time. And the reality is, as we move through, we're never going to stop those thoughts. But can you look at them as out of focus? And when they happen, notice and see if your breath, the physical shape that we're in, can pull us back to where we are. So as we explore something that's a little uncomfy, that might be a little bit different for you, how present can you remain in your body, in the shape that we're in now, the breath that you're in now? And how can that maybe shift the perspective of what we're exploring? So through the nose, huge breath in, fill all the way up, feel your ribs expand, feel your heart lift, hold the breath at the top. And just open up the mouth side out, let it go. Release it. Nice. From here, bend the knees and plant the soles of the feet onto the mat. No rush. Draw the knees into the chest, give yourself a squeeze, and then allow the left leg to extend long down the mat and let the right knee stay hugged into the chest. Good. Yeah, so we're squeezing right knee in, compression of thigh to belly, little space for the front of your left hip. Take a breath in. On your exhale, lift your head, lift your upper back up, kind of like you're trying to give your kneecap a little kiss. I mean, you might actually make it. Take a full inhale. On your exhale, hover your left heel off of the mat. And as we do this, I want you to imagine that I slid a pea underneath your low back, like a pea, you heard me. And you have to press that pea and smash it into the ground. It's like my princess and the pea analogy, right? We want to feel it. On your next exhale, extend your arms forward. Keep smashing the pea, right? Keep smashing it. Keep squeezing thigh to belly. Take an inhale. On your exhale, start to extend arms overhead. If you feel like you lose the smash of the pea, re-extend the arms down. Right? But we're exploring what it feels like to stay engaged in the belly and open in the shoulders. It's a balance. Take an inhale. On your exhale, straighten your right leg. Ooh, left knee to chest. squeeze, and just relax. Relax your head, interlace the hands in front of the shin, pull your left knee into your chest, and notice we're using hands to guide the thigh closer, but however close you pull the thigh in, when we lift the head and the upper back, can it stay where it is, right? So right now it's passive, and when we lift, it'll be engaged. So can you keep the flexibility with engagement, if that makes sense? Take a big breath in. As you exhale, lift the head, lift the upper back. And I want you to think we're actually setting up a handstand shape that we'll explore. Hover the right heel on your breath out. Take an inhale, smash the P. Exhale, arms reach forward. Good. And at this point, both shoulder blades are off of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Reach your arms overhead. Good. And notice, right, the work in the belly becomes much harder with just something as simple as reaching the arms overhead. Take an inhale. Stay for the exhale. Extend the left leg like my voice is literally shaking. So a hollow hold for 3, for 2. Knees into the chest on 1. That was a spicy intro. Catch onto the backs of the thighs and just begin to rock along the length of your spine. Maybe when you get to the top, there's just like a little bit of a float here. Eventually, we're meeting in a tabletop. The ankles will cross. You can roll over knees or swivel the shins. It's whatever works for you. Good. Once you arrive in your tabletop, spread the fingertips really wide. Pull navel back of spine. Reach the chest forward. Good. And then as you inhale, drop belly, pull chest forward. As you exhale, press into the palms, tuck the chin, round the spine, hollow out through the low belly. Good. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Last one. And exhale. Good. Okay. 2 options. Fingertips go to the sides of the mat, or fingertips go all the way toward the knees. Soften the elbows for me a little and just begin to take circles. Right? So when we're standing on our hands, our wrists are going to be a huge part of that. Our hands will be a huge part of that, right? They become our feet. Good. And I want you to think our forearms, those muscles, act like our calves. Switch the direction of your circle. So as we start to open up and explore these parts of the body that maybe we don't think about as much, just notice how it feels. Come back to neutral. Bring the hands forward. Spread the fingertips a little wider. This is what I want you to think about. Press into the thumb and the pointer and think about pressing the knuckles down. So think less about the fingertips and more about the knuckles. So keep the weight in the thumb knuckle, but lighter through the point of your thumb. All that will happen on your next breath out is can the heel of the hand lift? It's like a little push-up for our forearms. Notice my shoulders have not changed. Lower the heels of the hand straight back down, right? So when I mean shoulders don't change is when the heels of the hands lift, notice if you pull back a lot. It's hard work, right? Heels of the hands lift. That's it, right? Knuckles stay down, fingers stay down, lower. And then start to really like pump. Start to go kind of fast, right? It's subtle, but maybe you start to feel your forearm be like, good Lord, this is intense. For 3, 2, 1. Ooh. From here, bring the back of the right hand down and just lean back a little, right? So you're stretching the front of your right wrist. Come forward, bring the right palm back down. Do it with the left hand. So back of the left hand comes down. Pull your butt back, right? It doesn't have to be a lot, but you're just helping the expansion through the front of your left wrist. Good. Lower the left palm down. Okay. So we feel sufficiently warmer through our hands, through our forearms. Spread them wider. Extend your right leg back behind you until your toes touch. Drive your heel back. Extend your left leg back. It's a plank pose. Don't lose everything you built in the hands and in the shoulders. So can you press out of the palms? But at the same time, plug the heads of the arm bones in so that your shoulder blades pull down your back and your collarbones spread wide. Imagine you're still squishing the P on your low back, right? Spiral inner thighs up. And this is a full body shape, but what's happening in our shoulders and our belly is how we want to feel when we're hopping. Take a breath in. Downward facing dog. Bend one knee, bend the other knee here. Maybe you shake or nod the head just a little bit. No big deal. You might soften the knees a teeny bit. Good. And find stillness pretty quickly in our downward facing dog. Nice. Bend knees a smidge. And then feel inner thighs pull back so your butt actually gets wider. And then feel your low belly pull away. Good. On an inhale, right leg lifts. Three-legged dog. Look at all 5 toes of your right foot and really let the pinky toe edge of the foot get heavier. So we're super even. Good. On your next exhale, squeeze knee to nose. Knee to nose, heel to butt, right? And think this is just like how we were on our backs, but gravity is not on our side. Lightly as you can, foot to thumb. Set it down. Good. Tap the back knee down onto the ground. Reach the chest forward as you inhale. Keep thigh belly connection. Keep hands framing the right foot. Lengthen the front leg. And I say lengthen because look, my right leg isn't even totally straight here. But I want you to feel and to keep this connection of your thigh to your belly. Maybe you take your right thumb and you hook it in your right outer hip and you pull right outer hip back a little bit. Good. Think pinky toe edge of the foot pulls up a little bit more. Really nice. Keep reaching the chest forward. Breath in. Breath out. Nice, y'all. Rebend the right knee. Adjust as you need. This back knee might have to come a little farther forward. Tweeze your inner thighs together. So imagine that you want to drag your back knee to meet your right heel and your front heel to meet your back knee. Breath in, reach the arms up. Anjaneyasana. And already, press the P. Saying that out of context is super unhinged, but you know what I mean. Allow your low back, mid back to pull back, right? Like it gets a little puffier because belly is hugging in. Okay, left hand goes behind the head. Right hand goes behind the low back. And start by just relaxing the elbows, right? They're just kind of like, they're there. On your breath in, pull elbows back. Pull elbows back. Okay, on your breath out, hover your hands. Hover your hands here. Good. Funky, extend right arm to the ground. Extend left arm to the ceiling. And then circle. So hands will switch places. Good. Notice when your hands have to turn just for your shoulder joint. Right hand behind the head, left hand goes to low back. Hover. Relax. Good. Elbows pull back, inhale. Hover. Breath out. Extend. Left arm ground. Right arm ceiling. Circle. Good. Once you get there, hover. Relax. Good. Faster. Elbows back. Hover. Extend. Circle. Hover. Relax. Elbows back. Hover. Extend. Circle. Hover. Relax. Inhale, reach the arms straight up. On the exhale, hands come down, lift the back knee up off of the mat. Hands come forward of the front foot. Supported warrior 3 is where we're going. This is a great space if you have blocks or if you want to use water bottles. Up to you, right? If it's hard to reach the ground, just soften the standing knee a little. Okay, look at your back foot. Turn all 5 toes of your back foot down to the ground. Pull your belly in. Tug your right outer hip back. Reach chest forward. Reach chest forward. Good. Think of plugging this left outer hip forward. Left inner thigh to ceiling. The hands themselves will not change, but imagine that you're trying to open up jars with your hands. I know that sounds crazy, but imagine, right? Notice what happens to the side of your body. Your lats, right? your serratus anterior, which are the muscles that hug your ribs. Good. Take an inhale, lift the chest. On your exhale, left foot meets the right. Just forward fold, top of the mat, soften the knees. Hang out for a second. Maybe you catch opposite elbows. If you want this to feel a little bit more like a shoulder expansion, you could pull the forearms back behind your head a little bit, right? You might bend the knees more. But take your hands into your elbows and try and pull your elbows to the ground more, right? And notice what that feels like. Release whatever clasp you've got going on. Soften the knees, roll it up. Head will be the very last piece. Arms heavy. Shoulder blades soften. Good. Breath in, reach the arms up. Beautiful. From here, flex the palms to the ceiling. Flex palms to the ceiling. And then spiral your pinkies forward a little bit, right? Again, what does that feel like in your upper back, shoulder blades? Squish the P. Tailbone down, ribs in. Good. You're in a handstand. This is it. Big breath in. Soften the knees like you're painting the wall in front of you. Put the weight in the toes. Flat back all the way down. Good. Maybe the heels even hover a little. Nice. When you get to the bottom, halfway lift, weight goes into the toes. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the right foot floats back. Left foot meets it. We're back on a plank pose. Nice. Okay, little checklist. Shoulders. How do they feel? Fingertips, can they spread wider? Gripping through the knuckles. Okay, press the shoulders forward of the wrist, like on top of fingernails. Good, and then come back to a neutral plank. You have two more. Shoulders go forward. Back to a neutral plank. Last one, shoulders go forward. Ribs stay in. Lower everything down. Untuck toes. Bring the arms on either side of you. Bring the backs of the palms down. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift your chest. Good. Lift the heads of the arm bones up. Feel the back body have to turn on. Lift the feet. Breath in. Lift the arms. Breath in. Keep the belly engaged, but can you feel the back body engage more? Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, lower the hands down. Tuck the toes. Engage the quads. Plank. Downward facing dog. Left leg up. Breath in. Good. Breath out, knee to nose. Come forward, heel to butt, thigh to belly. Squeeze. Plant the foot. Tap the back knee down. Keep this connection of thigh to belly. Keep the connection of thigh to belly. Pull the chest forward, breath in. Exhale, lengthen the front leg. Good, cut the left outer hip back. And really notice this connection of your thigh to your belly, which means the left knee will have to be more bent. When we actually explore hopping in a second, this is what I want you to feel, right? This connection of thigh to belly. Good. Maybe left thumb hooks in hip crease and you pull the left outer hip back. But still keep the chest forward. This isn't a normal half splits. We're really folding. Good. Twerk your booty up to the ceiling a little. That will help you create this thigh to belly connection. Good. We bend the left knee. Tweeze inner thighs together. Reach the arms up. Good. And notice the difference, like when I'm kind of just softer in this lunge and when I really work to hug. Nice. Right hand back of head, left hand low back. Start relaxed, start easy. Elbows pull back, inhale. Exhale, palms hover. Inhale, right arm ceiling, left arm ground. Circle, breath out. Hover. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Breath in, elbows back. Hover. Exhale, circle. Good. Hover. Relax. Elbows back, breath in. Exhale, hover. Ooh, inhale, extend. Circle. Hover. Relax. Good. Inhale back. Exhale, hover. Inhale, circle. Hover. Relax. Good. Arms up, breath in. Plant the palms, exhale. Lift the back knee. Hands go forward. Supported warrior 3. Right? So here, really find that balance between keeping the belly engaged, but keeping the heart forward. Right? Feeling the chest pull forward, almost like when you did that plank where you had to pull forward and backward. Plug the right outer hip forward, your femur bone, which is the massive bone in your thigh. Plug it into the hip socket. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold. This time, put the weight into the toes. Rise to stand. Breath in. Beautiful. Breath out, soften the knees. Fold. Come all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, weight into toes. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot goes to the back of the mat. Exhale, right foot meets it. Plank. Same beginning, little checklist, spread fingertips, grip through, knuckles, heart forward, breath in, come forward. Breath out, maybe it's halfway down this time. Can you keep the chest forward? Come on to tops of feet, upward facing dog or cobra, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, y'all. All right, so we're warm. Left leg lifts. I know, left leg, it's different. Okay, from here, on the breath in, gaze forward. Gaze forward. On the breath out, hop your right foot to your thumbs. Right? Less think, more do. So we hopped. We're gonna do 2 more times, but we have to get back where we started. So, weight is in the hands, lift the heel, think butt goes up, foot goes to back of mat. Does not have to be a lot of force, right? One more time. Take an inhale, gaze forward. Look at that left foot, all 5 toes facing down. Exhale, hop, right foot forward. Good. Inhale, heel lifts. Exhale, hop, right foot back. Okay, this time we hold. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, hop, right foot forward. Good. Standing splits. Okay. Bend your right knee a lot here. Right knee bends a lot. Good. Cut your right outer hip back, left outer hip forward. Thigh to belly. It's coming back, right? This is like that half squat. We're just in a different position. Let the weight of the head soften your torso more. Keep thigh to belly. Keep thigh to belly. Good. On your exhale, squeeze left knee to chest. Keep the bend in the right knee. Rise to stand. Come all the way up. Good. Breath in. Lift up. Nice. Okay. Breath out. Chair. Left foot lowers. Good. On an inhale, right knee lifts. Come all the way up. Interlace your hands around the front of your right shin. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze right thigh closer to belly. Closer to belly. Take an inhale. Keep the connection. Exhale, arms reach up. Arms reach up. Good. Flex palms to ceiling. So good. Pinkies wrap forward. This is our handstand shape. Take an inhale. Come back to your chair. Good. Different. On your exhale, left knee comes back into the chest. Right hand back of head. Left hand low back. Okay. Take a breath in. Warrior 3. Left leg back. Soften the right knee as much as you need, right? If we go low, it can feel more stable. Okay. Elbows lift, inhale. Hover, exhale. Straighten, inhale. Circle, exhale. Hover, breath in. Relax. So good. All right, bring the hands back down onto the ground. Shake your right leg out for a second if you need to. All right, y'all. So find a supported warrior three. Flatten your palms for me. Soften your right knee. Thigh belly. Okay. On the breath out, we do a hop, but all I want you to do is kick your right heel to your butt. Chest forward, shoulders forward, right heel, butt. That's it. Give me a couple more. Heel, butt, thigh, belly, right? So I want you to think you just glued your right thigh to your belly. Last one. Left toes back of mat. Inhale, plank, vinyasa, or skip it. Okay, here we go. Breath in, right leg up. Gaze forward. On your exhale, left foot hops to your hands. Good. Lift the heel, breath in. Exhale, left foot hops back. Good. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward, right? Use the exhale to pull thigh belly. Inhale, heel lifts. Exhale, hop back. Last one. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, hop. Standing splits. Fold. Left knee. A solid amount. Pull your left butt back. Pull your right outer hip forward. Let your head soften down more. Good. Feel this connection, right? And now we kind of understand more because we've done the hop, right? Maybe even hand goes to the back of the calf. Take an inhale. Exhale, right knee to chest. Squeeze. Bend the left knee, rise to stand. Takes a lot on the left leg to do it. Pull thigh to belly. Inhale, chair. Come down. We're not here for long. It's really a transition. Pull ribs in. Left knee to chest. Interlace the hands around the left thigh. Pull thigh belly. Take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze, compress thigh to belly more. Breath in. Exhale, arms up. Can the leg stay? Right? So by doing this thigh belly connection, when we hop, it forces us to stay out of our low back, right? Flex the palms, right? You maybe have heard of banana back when you're handstanding. It's when you just go into the back bend. This is forcing the reverse. Good. Squeeze more, press more. Chair, left foot down. Good. Inhale, right knee, chest. Lift up. Left hand back of head. Right hand low back. Lift as you inhale. Warrior three as you exhale. So right leg goes back. Right outer hip down, squeeze ribs in. Take an inhale. Really good. As you breathe out, elbows lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle. Hover. Relax. Back. Elbows lift. Inhale. Exhale, hover. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle. Hover. Relax. Hands down, supported. Warrior three. Shake out the left leg if you need. One side's always different when we're hopping. Flatten the palms. Drop your right outer hip. Bend the left knee so thigh belly makes that connection. Lift the left heel. Weight forward. Triceps back. Left heel butt. Come back. And that's all we're doing. Imagine you were squeezing a block in between your forearms. Right? And if it gets to the point where maybe you get a little hang time, thigh belly, thigh belly, thigh belly. Like you were squeezing that P between your thigh and your belly, right? It forces us not to fall back
in our handstand. Couple more. Good. 3, 2, 1. Right toes back of mat. Maybe you vinyasa. Maybe you don't. Meet me on your back. Short, sweet, but I'm sweating. Meet me on your back. Knees into chest. Happy baby. Catch onto blades of feet, elbows inside of the knees. Notice the difference in your breath. And as we start to slow down the practice, it's easy to allow our brains to really leave the room. So keep coming back. Extend the left leg long down the mat. Keep the right leg in this half happy baby. Pull your right knee down. Good. Maybe you cactus the left arm. So just lots of space for the front of your left hip. Left hand grabs right knee. Shimmy butt to right and let your knee go over to the left. Cactus the opposite arm. It's just a supine twist. And really look at this as getting a lot of space for your shoulder, your right shoulder here more. Just whenever you're hopping, there's a lot of engagement there. Good. Come back to center, breath in. Find a happy baby again. Good. Extend your right leg long. Left foot stays in this half happy baby. Maybe right arm cactuses. Space for the right hip. Maybe a little expansion on the left hamstring. Okay, right hand grabs left knee. Shimmy your butt over to the left and then let your knee fall to the right. Cactus the opposite arm. Come back to center. Good. Find a happy baby one more time. Maybe you find movement, maybe you don't. And then as you're ready, we just set up for Shavasana. So allow your legs to extend long, allow your feet to fall open, and your palms to fall open. I'm gonna stay seated just so I can keep track of time for us. But before we drift off together and separately all at once, big breath in through the nose, fill up. Open up the mouth, sigh it out, let it go. And can this idea of presence stay even here, right? When it's the most easy for our mind to just wander to the next thing. Enjoy your rest. Know I've got you, and I will let you know when it's time to come back. Let your next breath in be a little deeper, a little longer. And let the exhale that follows be just a little emptier, a little heavier. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, just bring a little bit of energy back into your body. Bend the knees, plant the soles of the feet onto the mat. And roll over to your left or to your right, just whatever side feels better. And take your time, press yourself up to a seated position. Palms on knees, shoulders soft. And take a moment to try to be right here. And that can feel tricky when we're nearing the end of something. We want to just already move ahead. But how does it feel to be in your body right now, your breath? Palms together, heart center. Through the nose, take a huge breath in. Open up the mouth, let it go. Bow your chin down toward your chest, just in gratitude to yourself for making it into this space, for just dedicating a little bit of your day to yourself and to your body. Namaste. Thanks, y'all. Have an amazing rest of your day. And remember, you are yoga strong.